Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to another segment of Khoj Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. The recitation is from Rag Gaudi Manj Mahalla Panjwa. The recitation. Rag Gaudi Manj Mahalla Panjwa Ikko Ankar Satgur Prasad Khojat Phire Asankh Ant na Pariya ਸਹੀ ਹੋਏ ਭਗਤ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਕਿਰਪਾਰੀਆ ਹਉ ਵਾਰੀਆ ਹਰ ਵਾਰੀਆ ਰਹਾਉ ਸੁਣ ਸੁਣ ਪੰਥ ਡਰਾਉ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਿਹਾਰੀਆ ਮੈਂ ਤੱਕੀ ਓਟ ਸੰਤਾਂ ਲੇਹੋ ਉਬਾਰਿਆ ਮੋਹਨ ਲਾਲ ਅਨੂਪ ਸਰਬ ਸਾਧਾਰੀਆ ਗੁਰ ਨਿਭ ਨਿਭ ਲਾਗੋਂ ਪਾਏ ਦੇਉ ਦਿਖਾਰੀਆ ਮੈਂ ਕੀਏ ਮਿੱਤਰ ਅਨੇਕ ਏਕਸ ਬਲਿਹਾਰਿਆ ਸਭ ਗੁਣ ਕਿਸ ਹੀ ਨਾਹੀਂ ਹਰ ਪੂਰ ਭੰਡਾਰਿਆ ਚਾਹੋਂ ਦਿਸ ਜਪੀਏ ਨਾਉ ਸੁਖ ਸਵਾਰਿਆ ਮੈਂ ਆਹੀ ਓੜ ਤੁਹਾਰ ਨਾਨਕ ਬਲਿਹਾਰਿਆ ਗੁਰ ਕਾਢਿਓ ਪੁਜਾ ਪਸਾਰੀ ਮੋਹੇ ਕੁਪਾਰਿਆ ਮੈਂ ਜੀਤਿਓ ਜਨਮ ਅਪਾਰ ਬਹੁਰ ਨਾ ਹਾਰਿਆ ਮੈਂ ਪਾਇਓ ਸਰਬ ਨਿਧਾਨ ਜਾਂ ਕਥ ਕਥਾਰਿਆ ਹਰ ਦਰਗਹ ਸੋਭਾਵੰਤ ਬਹਾਂ ਲੁਡਾਰੀਆ ਜਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਲੱਧਾ ਰਤਨ ਅਮੋਲ ਆਪਾਰਿਆ ਗੁਰ ਸੇਵਾ ਭਉ ਜਲ ਤਰੀਐ ਕਰੋ ਪੁਕਾਰਿਆ. So the Guru here talks about the Har to whom we have to submit and the Har that we have to discover within ourselves. Untold numbers have tried but failed to fathom the limits. Khojat Phire Asankh Ant na Parea Sei hoye bhagat jinna kirpariya. Ultimately, it is grace that makes devotees out of us. There is an element of grace that we have to understand. And the Guru says, I offer myself. I offer myself to the Har Self. Submission is what brings grace. How varya, har varya. And so the Guru is here talking about the path and how to traverse it. He says, Sun sun panth darau bahut bhai main taki ot santahan leho ubarya. He says, having heard repeatedly, sun panth darau, about the difficult path ahead, it filled me with fear. Bahut bhai and I sought the company of the virtuous who carried me across safely. Main taki ot santa leho ubharya. And so therefore, he says, I am forever beholden to the Gur Enlightener, Gur Niv Niv Lagu Pai, who graced me with the insight and vision of the singularly enchanting and playful self. Mohan Lal Anoop. Anoop is unique, singular. I'm forever beholden to the Gur Enlightener who basically introduced me to the Har Self, who is enchanting, you see, who is beautiful and enchanting. And it supports the universe. The support of the universe is the Har that is beautiful, enchanting. Sarva Sadharya. And then, even though I have befriended many schools of thought, main kiye mitra anek, friends, meaning you befriended other schools of thought, but I have found them lacking. Sab gun kis hi naha. And therefore I submitted to that one self. Main kiye mitra anek, ikas balihārya. I submitted to that one self, who is the treasure trove of all qualities and skills. Harpur bhandārya. Bhandar, a warehouse, so to speak. Pur, filled with qualities and skills. Says Nanak, I have sought your shelter. Main ahe ort tuhari. You whose writ prevails in all directions. Chahad this japiye now. You who are the source of all happiness. Gure kardio paja pasar. The good enlightened extended his hand. What does that mean? It extended the hand of wisdom. And that wisdom pulled me out of the well of attachment. Moho, koop. Koop is a well, a shaft, kupariya. I was in that well of attachment. In other words, I was in ignorance. And the Guru extended to me the wisdom of the Har. And with that, main jityo janam apar. I gained eternal life. What that means is, I transcended my ego consciousness and I was able to see with a universal consciousness. Bahurana harya, I'm never going to lose that vision again. Main payo sarv nidhan akath kathariya. Har dargah sobhavant baho ladai. I've discovered the source of all treasures. It is the indescribable domain of the brilliant self, where one is without a care. Baha Ludaria. Ludaria is to walk with a sway, because there are no worries. And Janananak Ladda Ratan Amol. I found an invaluable, inestimable treasure. Guru Seva Paujalatariye Kaho Pukarya. So therefore, I am proclaiming aloud to everyone, to anyone who would listen, that it is good wisdom that will carry us across. So essentially, the self, which is variously described as Har or Ram or Gopal, remains central to Gurmat. And at a personal level, the self is that sacred space within us that an individual must aspire to and strive for. So it is also symbolic of our innate power to transform ourselves, to overcome shortcomings. You see, life is change. Because when you stop changing, you're dead. Now, the path, the Guru says, can be difficult and unnerving, as he says in the passage. Sun sun panth darao bahut pyarya. And so therefore it always pays to benefit from those who have traversed the path with Guru wisdom. So you seek the right company. You learn from the experience of those who have gone before you. And it is good wisdom that provides the vision and instruction on how to materialize the goal. Note that Guru Arjan asserts that he knows about other paths, but found them wanting, inadequate. Why? If you will recall that in adjacent passages, he has referred to Gurmat as Raj Yog, the supreme path. Why? Because it meditates and contemplates on the absolute, for one thing, and secondly, it eschews all external ritual and stresses a connection within, with the Gur. So the point being that we possess within ourselves the creative potency of the Creator in the form of knowledge to attain our potential, which is the Har Self. So we need not look further than oneself. And ironically, in all of this, it is our own ego, haume, that becomes the barrier. Until the next time, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.